to jump in, and I'm calling up a few of my expert friends to help get me started.
And if you're also looking to get started in My Team, listen up, because here's how to do it.
Let's go. All right, today I'm joined by two special guests, my good friend and My Team producer, John. John, how's it going?
Hey, Chris.
And of course, we're picking
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Anthony Davis is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Curry in at the point guard.
MB showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And here's Giannis after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Ball with the bucket.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And so here are the West All-Stars following LaMelo Ball's three.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And here's Booker following LaMelo Ball's three. Pass to Curry. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Curry's got 7.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Here's Giannis. Embiid trying to break loose. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Curry against Young. Loads it up for Davis. No good. Shot missing. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Now, he's spoken with the guys. Now, he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by Jokic. Curry against Young. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 9.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And so Booker will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. To the inside, here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Curry's got 9. Now the East All-Stars with it. Young taking his time here. Outside Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Passes to Davis. Outside Curry. Offline with his three. Ball against Jokic. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. They double-team Curry. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And here are the East All-Stars now, leading by 5. Antetokounmpo passes the ball. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. They double-team Curry. And here's Jokic outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars pull it in. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Antetokounmpo dishes to Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
A big group substitution here for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Simmons comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Beal's checked in for Ball. And it's Garland in for Trae Young. And he comes up with the deuce.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Garland the pass to Sabonis. Garland kicks to Beal. The pass to Tatum. Floats one. The rebound by Paul George. From outside the arc, Sabonis grabs the board. And here are the East All-Stars now. 6-point game. Right side, Garland. Outside for Beal. Goes up again. The shot comes out. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
Gobert against Sabonis. Dishes it to Garland. The kick out to Tatum. Beal from long range. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Tatum against George. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Garland. Inside. A three ball. No good that time. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 4. Here's Morant. That shot misses. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Tatum deciding where to go with it. They could use a bucket. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's Morant. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Adebayo is checked in for the East. Randle comes in for Tatum. The West also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ja Morant. Here's Garland after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch rate.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Outside Garland. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Mobley, he's checked in for the East. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
1:49 left to play in the first. Simmons against Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Randle. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle no good.
The fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
So much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And he can't hit the second. Randle outside. 1:19 left in the first quarter, and the layup's good off the glass.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randle easily getting the better of that exchange.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Randle grabs the board. Outside, Simmons. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Beal, guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 1. Mitchell against Randle from the left block. And it falls over the rim and in.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Passes it to Beal. With the drive. Oh!
My goodness. And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
There's Beal with the 3. That one doesn't go. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And here's the East.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Bradley Beal. Mobley is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Simmons got the first basket of the second quarter for the East All-Stars. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers and scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Ball comes in for Randle. And Trae Young subbed in for Ben Simmons. Free throw good, Mobley. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Ball with it, picked up by Davis. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Young outside. Into the lane. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shots good from Young.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock, he's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic. Basket counts. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's with the ball. Young pass to Beal. Here's Mobley. He's guarded by Davis. Mobley dishes to Young. Outside, Beal. 6 to shoot. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Now the pass to Young. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Young with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Back to Jokic.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw, good.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Sabonis comes in for Mobley. And it's Jason Tatum in for Bradley Beal. The West also making some changes. Towns comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Young against Morant. Tatum on the wing. Uncovered, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass arrives.
Pass to Towns. Morant scanning the floor. The drive by Williamson. Passes it to Jokic. Out to the right wing. The three from Morant. They get it again. And another shot. Jokic, no good. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the East All-Stars. They lead by 4. Here's Tatum. Towns with the steal. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Young passes to Embiid. And Young kicks to Tatum. And there's the pass to Embiid. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Garland, he's checked in for Young. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Nikola Jokic. That's good from Ball.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Count it.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Garland. Count the basket. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Ball up top, guarded by Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That's good from Ball. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
On defense, the East All-Stars, 4-point game. The 3 from Morant. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 7.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Now here's Tatum. A floater. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Ball against Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
George is checked in for the West. Now here's Tatum. Fires for three. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And the first one.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Booker. And so Tatum nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Ayton. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Yacht. Oh, what a play! Woo!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Curry can't get it to go. Outside Tatum. Back to Sabonis. It's rebounded by Curry. And here's Curry who brings it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by one. Wasted no time on that one. George has got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. They double-team Curry. Lock at 6. Now, here's Morant for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And the East with some changes. Randall's checked in for Sabonis, and Simmons subbed in for Ball. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Gobert's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Mitchell in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Simmons. Back to Giannis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Loads it up for Giannis.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
They've shared the load offensively.
You guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
George, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum on the wing. Down low, here's Simmons. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Simmons got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley Beal's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Davis is checked in. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. George with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for Mitchell on the court.
How fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
The East making a switch. Mobley's checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. And Mitchell drops them both. And here are the East All-Stars now. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They get it back.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Tatum. Over Davis. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Beal, the pass to Randall. He kicks it to Tatum. Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars out in front, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun, Ernie. Appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys. They know the world is watching and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this so far.
It's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Jokic is out there with Davis. Then it's Curry. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williamson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot will not fall.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good on the putback.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Curry. Trying to get open as Davis. Curry, good. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside Tatum. Over Jokic. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tatum.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's Booker. Passes it to Kerr. Now here's Davis. Back to Curry. Over Young. Again, Curry missing. Young outside. There's the lob at Kumbo. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Davis. Here's Jokic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
Back to Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Young dishes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
East All-Stars have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw good. Giannis.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Tatum. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Curry. He's got 24. Williamson outside. Trying to get open is Davis. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Williamson. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers. That's an evolving part of his game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And some changes here for the East. Sabonis comes in for Embiid, and Beal subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Young. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
And that drops, so they now lead by one. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. And the pass to Booker. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Young outside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And we know the All-Star game is mostly about entertaining. But trust me, these players still want to win. And what we're seeing is that competitive drive really starting to kick in.
Garland is checked in for the East. Andre Ayton's checked in for the West. Ja Morant comes in for Curry.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
I think you're right. You know, the complexion of the game usually does change at some point. Things get a little more serious. And, as you know, especially in the second half break, guys start to play with a little bit more intensity.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And that's what's starting to happen now. I mean, these guys are such great competitors. And even on a night as fun as this one, you just can't take that will to win away from any of them. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Bradley Beal. Pass to Jokic. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside, Beal feeds it to Young. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Jokic. Williamson outside. And it's the East with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Garland with the bucket.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Mobley, he's checked in for the East. Ben Simmons comes in for Trae Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for DeAndre Ayton. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Booker.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And that one's good. George has got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5. Here's Adebayo. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Mitchell outside. Unloads. Simmons pulls it in. And here's the East. A 2-point game. Adebayo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Simmons. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Randall's checked in. Beal against Mitchell. To the paint. Randall left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Trying to get open as Randall. No good from Simmons. And so Morant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. East grabs the miss. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Garland. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Count it. Good.
Are you kidding? I mean, this is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Mobley, the pass to Beal. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Morant. The pass to Gobert. Back to Morant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Beal. Yes! And the foul. And one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Jason Tatum in for Garland.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Now here's Davis. And he drops it in from the low post.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Gobert against Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. Two shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. LaMelo Ball comes in for Beal. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Stephen Curry's checked in for Morant. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 31 points.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jason Tatum. The West All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That's good from George.
You know, coming out of high school, George had a lot of options. He chose Fresno State, and it was a good call. His skills were on full display. He got to grow and blossom there. He became a leader. He even got his number retired and earned the number 10 pick in the draft, which was a surprise. But he's paid that off in a big way over his career.
And both free throws good for Paul George. A tight game here in Atlanta. Pass to Embiid. Back to Ball. Wide open shot is on the money. Ball's got 18 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Curry looking it over. Has to Gobert. Shoots over Ball. Misses the shot. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. East All-Stars lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
We've got Antetokounmpo. Simmons is out there with Ball. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Yes, that goes in. Simmons got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the East All-Stars. Simmons gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Curry against Simmons. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Embiid inside. Gobert on him. Ball, the pass to Giannis. Clock at 4. Back to Ball. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Passes to Gobert. Over Giannis. Kept alive. And here's the East. 6-point lead. He feeds it to Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Simmons doing a nice job being physical, taking the foul and still getting the shot up.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Simmons.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
Young's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Gobert. Williamson comes in for George. And it's Devin Booker in for Mitchell. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Jokic outside. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Now, here's Jokic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The kick out to Tatum. The pass to Young. Out left to the wing. Ball. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Williamson, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. It's going to be really hard to top that one.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Jokic. Outside, ball. Pass to Tatum, and here's Embiid. Looking for Young, he gets it there. Can't hit from in close. And the West All-Stars have possession. And here's Jokic outside. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunked, and that one certainly qualifies.
Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Stephen Curry. And the East All-Stars call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
East All-Star dance pass.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside, ball. Back to Young. Sabonis trying to get open. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Jokic. Back to Curry. The rebound by Young. Tipped away. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, shooting off the vert.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Tatum's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Ball. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Booker with it. It's Curry outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the West All-Stars. Tatum down low. Jokic defending. Tries again. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here's Curry. Deep two from Ball. The East All-Stars take on two more.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Back to Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 39.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Tatum kicks the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
First personal foul. At the line for two.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sabonis. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the West. Ball hits them both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Passes it to Williamson. Over Tatum. That one a little long.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now Williamson. After the missed three from Joel Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
There's the pass to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Booker. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The East making a switch. Beal's checked in. Morant passes to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Down low. Tatum dishes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good. Jokic.
well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Beal finds Giannis. Embiid wide open. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant passes to Jokic. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Booker outside to take the lead. Great D that time from Tatum. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 2-point game. Back to Young. From deep. Drills it from outside. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now, here is Young. Now, here's Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Morant with it. Now defended by Embiid. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now the East All-Stars with it. They lead by 4. Outside, Beal kicks to Giannis. Young outside. Embiid inside the line. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates. And he's ready when they get him the ball.
Here's Morant. East grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Beal. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Young, here we go. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jokic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jokic has got 20 points.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And they double up Embiid. And here's Young from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. Here's Morant.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And that one drops for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tatum finds Giannis. Outside, Beal. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And here's Booker from the arc. Up again, Jokic on the foul.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
So the East All-Stars win it
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.